Welcome back to my channel. So this video talks about audiovisual media. What is audiovisual media? So audiovisual media is an electronic media possessing both a sounds and visual component, such as a slide tape, presentation, films, television programs, and live theater production. So next is the definition concept of audiovisual media. First, audio materials. Audio materials is a type of tool to convey information through sounds. And next is visual materials. Visual materials, this tool is to convey information through sight. And next is audio-visual materials. Audio-visual materials is a combination of both sight and sounds to convey an information. And next is audio. Audio refers to sounds produced by a computer or any other device and able to play it. And last is video. Video is an electronic medium for recording, copying, and broadcasting of moving visual image. Next is the functions of audio-visual materials. First, teaching music and documentation activities. Second, teaching language and other areas. Third, to foster oral communication. And last, to motivate interpretation. So functions of audiovisual materials is a various function of audio materials can help the learners can learn in different ways, like they can learn through voice recorder or broadcast, and also in language they can learn it through computer or other devices that learners can easily get it. And next is types of audio materials. First, recordings. So these may come in cassette or CDs. And the second one is the radio broadcast. Radio broadcast is a transmission of radio programs, can be live or a tape. Next one is the types of visual materials. First, bulletin boards. Bulletin boards is a surface intended for a posting public message. And the next is poster. Poster is a temporary promotion of an idea, product, or an event put up in a public space for a mass consumption. And the next one is types of audio-visual materials. First, motion picture videos. Motion picture videos is a videos of sounds mixed using text and pictures with motion images. And the second one, films. Films is a large sequence of animated scenes and sounds. And the next one is the guidelines for audio-visual materials in learning and teaching. First, images should be as small as possible. Next one is always provide an alternative content. And the third, check your copyright. And next, use MP4 format, a size of 640 by 400 and a speed of 500 kbps. The next one is the uses of audio-visual materials. First, stimulate interest and emphasize, promote efficiency, clarify subject matters and topics. So the uses of audiovisual materials can make the presentation interesting and also can get the attention of the listeners or the viewers, and also to produce more examples to the learners and also be concise on the topic you presented so that the learners can easily catch up the topic. And the next is the advantage of using audiovisual materials in teaching. First, provides diverse teaching techniques for learning. Second, simplify and clarify complex topics. Third, allow students to learn at their pace. Fourth, can be reused. The last, reduce the quantity of asked questions. So it gives the students the opportunity to make a record or even ask them to repeat so they can understand, but the most effective way is it gives the children a way to listen whenever they want. Next one is the disadvantage of using audio-visual materials in teaching. First, to prepare with good pronunciation is needed. Second, it can be difficult to understand for children. Third, A good internet speed is needed. Fourth, the proper requirement is needed. And the last, not all concept can be taught. So the disadvantage of using audiovisual materials in teaching: when the audio is not clear, the pronunciation of the sounds can affect the listeners, including internet connection. It also affects the system of audio, which will result into audio disadvantage. And next is ways to use audio to support learning. First, Unit Podcast. Unit Podcast is a weekly update of teaching materials and current station. Next, Live Online Discussion. Live online discussion is a branch of a computer system in which participants can engage in live discussion with one another. Next, interview with subject matter. Interview with subject matter, this can be used as core or support for the lesson. And the next is students generated recordings. Students generated recordings is to use as part of our learners' activity to record evidence. And last, recording to a public lectures. Recording to a public lectures, those can be repurposed and used for different contexts and subjects. And the next is the ways to use video to support learning. First, demonstrate experiments. Second, to exemplify abstract concept. Third, to demonstrate decision making. And fourth, to illustrate performance and music. And last is to summarize. So ways to use video to support learning is to use video support to make an experiment in a various way to determine the result, exemplifying and demonstrate further on how to use a video support learning in an effective way. And the next is the 3 steps in producing audiovisual media. First, to create. So under create is Audacity. Audacity is to record and average videos. And second, GarageBand. GarageBand is to record and edit the sounds. And lastly, Windows Media. Windows Media is to record and edit the video. And the second one is to edit. Under to edit is Windows Movie Maker. Windows Movie Maker, it's a free use to edit video. And the second one is Virtual DJ. It is a free use to edit sounds. And the last is QuickTime Pro. It's a video editing software. And the last part is to publish. Use the web accessing to the YouTube, Vimeo, SlideShare. So publishing is the last part of producing audio or video for educational purpose. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. Thanks.